What's up, guys? It's your boy Anime Talk, and I just wanted to make a video today to. I don't want to say give you the ammo to defend anime because I don't feel like anime needs defending, but basically give you little pointers on how to explain it to somebody better on why you like anime, because let's not ignore the elephant in the room. A lot of people don't really get it, especially like I know there's dudes out there that they have their girlfriends or whatever, and their girlfriends looking at them like, "What are you watching? Why are you watching those ugly cartoons or whatever?" Or even friends of yours will be like, you watch cartoons, bro?" And they look at you kind of funny because they think just because it's drawn, it's like a regular cartoon like Bugs Bunny, like when we used to wake up on Saturday mornings and watch little cartoons eating cereal every Saturday morning. But that's not the case. Anime is a show. It's like any of the shows, like Power, Game of Thrones, any of those shows. The only difference is that it's not drawn. It's live actors, but it's the same thing. So that's the way I would explain to somebody. I'll be like, listen, it's a show. It's not really a cartoon. I mean, and if you want to classify it still as a cartoon, it's not a cartoon for kids. Are they animes that children could watch? Yes, they are. But there's a lot of them that's not the case. I mean, would you feel, you could explain to them, like, would you feel comfortable letting your child watch Family Guy? I mean, if you do, hey, I'm not trying to judge the way you're raising your kids, but that's something that I probably wouldn't feel comfortable doing. Watching, letting my child watch Family Guy or The Simpsons is another great example. It's a cartoon for adults. So I would approach it from that perspective. I'll be like, and at the same time, understand, guys, whatever you like, you like. So what? So what? I'm pretty sure if that person tells you some things that they're into, you will look at some of those things like, that's kind of stupid. We all individuals. We like different things. So don't approach it from the perspective of like, I kind of like it, but no, you put your chest out and be like, yeah, I like it. It's cool. A lot of them have great storylines. That's it. And you could, have a dialogue with the person on why you like it. So I was explaining to whoever it is, to whoever the person you're having a conversation with, it shows, and it has different types for everything. I mean, anime, people characters die all the time on anime. Characters have different sexual orientations. It's some animes have different ratings. I mean, some of them go from rated R to mature to, I mean, some guys are into some of those things. So it's not a cartoon. It's not a cartoon per se as Bugs Bunny or any of those cartoons in the past or whatever. And yes, it goes from the all children anime to, like, I don't know, like Pokemon or something like that, or to adult animes like Death Note. Like, will you really feel comfortable showing, sitting down with your kid, with your child, with your 6-year-old, 7-year-old, and watching Death Note? Like I said before, hey, not trying to judge, but I'm just trying to make people understand a little bit. Like, it's drawn, but it doesn't mean it's a kid show. It does not mean. I mean, I'm into some sports animes and stuff like that, and a lot of times it could be a sport. It could be a volleyball sport. It could be and you hear these guys cursing, shit, fuck this, that, whatever. Oh, you miss a play. Fuck, I miss a play. Shit, why stop being an asshole? Like, that's definitely not for children. It's a show. Is the only difference is it's drawn out. That's it. And it's from another side of the world. And sometimes people don't understand that on that side of the world, it's very cultural. Mangas, anime is very, very cultural. So over here we don't follow the same thing. I mean, sometimes people that like comic books get a little stigma of being a nerd. So that's why I think that stigma kind of translate into thinking, oh, well, you like anime, you must be a nerd, whatever. If they want to call you a nerd, they could call you a nerd. They could call you whatever. Who cares? Who cares what other people think? Who cares? I'm just making this video, trying to help you. I'm trying to give you a different perspective of maybe a way you could explain it to them. So the way I explain it when I have these conversations when I have a conversation with any of my boys or whatever, if they ask me or something like that, I'll just tell them it's a show. It's a show. It's a show. It's gonna have character development, and honestly, I personally believe that anime has the best character developments compared to a lot of these shows. A lot of these shows that are out there that they, have a certain character development and then they just botch it from one moment to another. It has to be out there because obviously it's impossible for me to have seen every anime, but for the most part, from all the ones that are, and from my favorite ones, from Dragon Ball Super to Hunter, from Naruto, all of that, they all have slow and steady character development. They stay very consistent. I mean, the power scaling is another story. I mean, we all know about the power scaling in Dragon Ball Super. I mean, by the time they end, they're gonna have a Super Saiyan 17. But that's beyond the point. So, guys, I just made this video real quick. Just to help you out when you having if the conversation ever comes up, because it will come up. And honestly, don't care. This is just. Don't care about people's opinion, because you like what you like, and that's nobody's business. As long as you're not out here hurting nobody, who cares? Who cares? So if that's that, guys, tell me what you mean, what you think in the comments. If you agree with me, comment. If you don't agree with me, comment. All right, guys, take care.